Bro, I clicked go live the instant it hit 0 on my little countdown timer. So hopefully we started exactly on time and not 1 minute sooner. Hello and welcome. Man, I just like flicked that book. Actually, I need to read that book. I need to read this book too. I gotta read some books. But we're gonna do that countdown timer thing, right? And then we're gonna actually get started. So let me hit the button. All right. It's over here. Let's see, right there. And then brace your ears. Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Bar. This is my new comic book day stream. And I'm just kind of getting ready for the party, the party where I talk about new comic books. I straightened up my office a little bit and I found out I had like 7 million notepads just laying around in here. It got a little ridiculous apparently. Let's get the free books stacked up. Here we go. There we go. And let me get it so I can actually see my chat again because I clicked away from that tab. Oh, and it is live. Yeah, it is totally live. It's so live that it's alive even. Like, in the universe where you have things that are live, but they're just kind of there, like a wire. You have the universe where things are alive because they're alive. We're in that world, man. We're in the really happy live world. High Technical Lesbar Illustrated. I just threw away some illustrations from the other night when I was streaming City Heroes. I don't remember. And XLG was like, explain basic logic to me or whatever. And it's like, okay, buddy, fine. We'll start constructing set theories. Granted, the route that I was getting for is Gödel's incompleteness theorem. Oh, hello, there's XLG. Look at that. I mentioned him, and suddenly he's here. You believe that? I don't believe that. That seems highly suspicious to me, XLG. But welcome. Because I was just talking about you. Talking about how, I was trying to explain that the foundation of knowledge is, in fact, making an assumption. Hold on, I'm going to tweet out that I'm live. Boom. Let's see. Let's come over here. We are live. Come on in. And then to that, I can reply and drop. Okay, or you just... What is going on? Like, come on, Twitch or Twitter. I just posted. Yeah. Link right here. How did I talk about Pascal's wager? Talking about Gödel's incompleteness theorem. Gödel's? However that's pronounced. I don't even know how that's pronounced, man. It's one of those names that's just like, yeah, whatever. Kind of like, Getha is actually pronounced Gertha, and it's just like, what? Like, how does that even work? It doesn't work. It absolutely doesn't work. That's just somebody making stuff up. Nobody whose name is spelled Goethe is pronounced Gertha, all right? And yet I hear people say it. So you tell me, who's right? Answer, me. That's who.
I stand here.
Whoa.
Looking down upon lost soul.
All right, we're gonna drop that volume down. Like this dude, just started talking really loud in my headset. They're kind of weird. Why? What? The reason I tune into synthwave stuff is because there's not usually complete Gödels, and man, am I ever here for that. Exactly. I just I listen to synthwave stuff like this because there's not words in it. And now, Yeah, nobody cares about your dialogue or whatever you're doing, dude. Like, get your monologue out of my song. Let's get to the music, which I don't even know how loud the music is now because I had to turn it down because that dude blasted my eardrum. Oh boy. Yep. Yep. All right. Well, I think we've given people long enough to get here. We've been listening to some tunes. We've been talking nonsense. We've been talking about incompleteness theorems. We've been talking about XLG and his whatever he does. You know, I think it's time to talk about comic books. Like, namely the fact that I got a Twilight Zone comic book. So my shop man actually picked out the free stuff for me again. He hasn't done that in a long time, like a couple months. It's kind of weird, but hey, the stuff he picked out looked kind of interesting. Like, what's going on here in this Twilight Zone? We got a video of a guy getting killed with a knife, and then the guy who's getting killed with a knife in the video is running away. Nobody knows what's going on here.
Fires blaze.
Ooh, fires blaze. Yes, fires blaze.
Swirls of this concrete jungle.
Oh, dude, this is intense.
My rage within
His rage within.
flies with every passing second.
Wow.
Till the time has come to unleash my killer instinct.
His Killer Instinct. Oh, is that the name of the track? It is the name of the track. Killer Instinct featuring Strap Locked. Can you say that on YouTube? I don't think that's legal. I don't think you can say that on YouTube. But it's what we're listening to anyway. So yeah, I didn't flip through these in the store. I was like, okay, we'll go with it, dude. So Twilight Zone. A movie fan sees a preview of a coming attraction. Himself. Bum bum bum. Is this actually written by Rod Serling? Or just got his name on it? When is entertainment no longer entertaining? Fun no longer fun? When does a compulsive moviegoer wish he had never seen a film in his life? Perhaps the answer lies
Descend upon this modern metropolis.
in this guy descending on this modern metropolis.
But the battle must go on. Time is of the essence. We must reverse.
Oh, it's not just like a movie theater, huh? This is actually like a spook show or something?
Can't be done alone. We must all ignite our killer instinct.
Yeah. It's a little twist ending. So he runs out. No, you really, that's me up there. They're killing me. What's he doing here? Lights, let him go. He has an appointment with death. It's true. It's gonna happen just like in the film. What film? What are you talking about? You know what your trouble is? You've been watching too many movies. Well, heaven is dead in the film. One thing is for sure, this man will spend the rest of his life afraid, remembering a film. The kind of film you can only see in The Twilight Zone. Oh, right. This is, 1975. We couldn't just kill the guy. Lame. Boo. Boo. I'm disappointed. Alright. That twist ending was not very twisty. Like, it was just kind of like there. Alright. So, now we've got Treasure Chest, which I guess is published by General Electric or something. And we got a koala, a little dog dude, and the dog dude is controlling a robot with some Waldos. The Amazing Machine Man. See, page 24. I got no idea what I'm in for, dude. I don't even know who published this book, but it is approved by the Comics Code Authority, so you know it's quality. Treasure Chest, a fun fact, published every 2 weeks during the school year since March 7, 1946 by GEO A. Flom. Bro, there's a road up here named... Oh, you can't see that. There's a road up here named Flom. And now you're telling me that it's a company? Okay. Saskatchewan. Hey, XLG, that's where you live, right? Canada? Land of waving wheat. Le pays de blé ondulants. That's French. It means the land of waving wheat. It's part of that I know. Look, I believe this is a native Canadian wearing his traditional garb right there. And this man he's talking to must be like an immigrant from the Netherlands or something. How fascinating. A look into a strange and mysterious culture. Oh, look! They have a provincial flower in Saskatchewan. Isn't that amazing? They must ride horses in airplanes with dogs. Fascinating. We're learning so much about Canada. Wow. Thousands of farmers came into Saskatchewan from eastern Canada and the United States. Ah, so that's where these folk who are not wearing the traditional Canadian costumery came from the United States. It all makes sense now. All right, let's find the Amazing Machine Man, shall we? Oh, we got like Civil War stuff, and we passed up the Machine Man. Let's go back. Here we go. Science marches on, my friends. Science. Bring dog well to your shoulder. What sort of? I know. No wonder, DC Comics had Dog Welder as one of the most fierce heroes. This week, Murphy and I want to show you a machine being developed by the General Electric Company. It's 18 feet high. To make it work, the operator merely moves his arms and legs normally. Robot Jocks. This is the genesis of Robot Jocks right here. This is some amazing machine science. Oh, look at that. Unless some unexpected problem arises, the machine will someday work for the U.S. Army, which asked GE to develop it. Look at that. Robot Jocks. If you ever wanted to know where Roger Corman got the idea for that movie, he stole it here from Treasure Chest of Fun and Fact. The 1965 issue, Volume 20, Number 14. Published bi-weekly by Mr. Flom himself. In his frightening body horror comic, Long Live the New Flesh. Long Live Videodrome. No, Rock'em Sock'em Robots. That's a different movie, XLG. It had Hugh Jackman in it. If you've never seen it, you should go watch that. It's a great film. You don't know what movie I'm talking about, do you? Let me get back over here to my desktop. MDB. Yep, Real Steel. I was going to pull it up and show it, but Ninja Weasel has just like spoiled it. It is so much fun. This movie is a hoot. A struggling ex-boxer feels he's found a champion, a discarded robot. So it's basically like Rocky, if Rocky was Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Like that is the plot to Real Steel. It's a great movie. I had a ton of fun when I watched it. Gosh, when was that? I guess that would have been just about 10 years ago. Maybe 10 years and 6 months. It's a hoot. So they get this like junked up robot and they take it out and they just Rocky punch their way through everything. It's fantastic. Because the secret to Rocky is taking the punches, right? So that's basically what their robot does, is it just takes punches until it can win. A+. That movie gets a thumbs up from Eliza Barr, just so you know. IMDb rating 7. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. All right, the other free book I got was this even a Hanna-Barbera cartoon? Like, I don't even remember this, if this was an actual Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Also, somebody, this was probably at a yard sale, selling it for 10 cents, marked down from the 15 on its cover price. I like little bits of history like that. That's kind of fun. Where's Huddles? Let's stunt fumble it. You know what? I'm going to look this up. Where's Huddles? Let's see if we can find this. That's probably going to be more interesting than the book is. They're still looking for him, by the way. They haven't found him. It was a cartoon, bro. Where's Huddles was a summer 1970 cartoon. Oh, you can't see that, can you? It was a 1970 cartoon series created by Hanna-Barbera for CBS. It was apart from the standard Saturday morning fare, featuring the central voices of the Flintstones, as well as Paul Lynde and Cliff Norton. Rounding out the voice cast is Yes, she was, XLG. I'm glad you could point that out for the sake of, progress and inclusion, that she was the first woman animator on CBS television. It's a true fact. It ran for 10 episodes. I've never seen this. I have never seen Where's Huddles. It aired in the evening during prime time. Oh, because it replaced Hee Haw. That Hee Haw was a funny show until Hee Haw got weird. Yep, all episodes were produced and directed by Hanna-Barbera. Look at that, Hanna-Barbera. It's amazing. Show's premise involved a professional quarterback named Ed Huddles and his neighbor, the team's center Bubba McCoy. They played for a team called the Rhinos. Other characters included Ed's wife, Marge Huddles, and their daughter Pom Pom. Okay, that's weird. Bubba's wife, Penny McCoy, was played by in her final role. Okay. Regular foil was Claude Pertwee, who lived alone with his cat Beverly and could tolerate the wives, but considered the men to be savages. His looking temperamental behavior are Mr. Peevely from Help, It's the Hair Bear Bunch. What? Hold on. What is this? We're going down a Hanna-Barbera rabbit hole. I have never heard of this. It's a Ruby Spears. Oh, did Ruby Spears start out working for them? Oh, they did. I didn't know that Ruby Spears started working out at Hanna-Barbera. I had no idea. I guess I should have known. But I figured they were like ex-Disney or something. Wow. We're blowing my mind here with Where's Huddles. In total, It's the Hair Bear Bunch, contains 16 30-minute long episodes. Okay. How have I never watched this? Like, when I was a kid, they'd put there'd just be like an hour-long block or 2-hour-long block of Hanna-Barbera reruns on CBS, and you never knew what you were going to get. Like, you'd get the Storks one week, you get something else another week. Like, it was always just like random crap. And now you're telling me that random crap for years did not include this stuff? Wow, I'm not going to comment on that, XLG. Except to say, you should feel bad. Can't believe you. Then there was a comic book which ran for 3 issues from Gold Key / Whitman Comics in 1971. Well, we got one of them. Look at that. 1 of 3. We're so close to having the complete set of Where's Huddles. We didn't even look in the book. We looked at the front page. Oh yeah, we got some wacky hijinks. Serves you right, you savage! See? I guess that's Mr. Claude Pertwee, as voiced by Paul Lynde. Wow. Yeah, serves you right, you savage. Great Grizzly Grimmins! He took out half my fence! Okay, this seems very Hanna-Barbera. It's true. Wild. I didn't think we'd have like a weird Hanna-Barbera rabbit hole to go down. And Ninja Weasel continues to display his Reverend Horton Heat obsession. It's a 20-year journey on his part. We're all just along for the ride as he just goes there, as he just goes to the Reverend Horton Heat universe, the multiverse, if you will. Okay, what was that? Who followed me? Eva the Sticker Maker followed me on Twitter. Probably here to like solicit work from me. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine and dandy. It's time to move on. The land of milk and rockabilly. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it's time for the main event. Yeah, comic books I paid for. So, the one I'm most curious about, because it's bagged. What do you think's on the other side of this? Like, do you think I'm going to be able to show this on stream? Like, if I tear this plastic off, am I just suddenly going to get banned off of YouTube or something? Because it kind of feels like that. It feels like we're about to get into some serious trouble here. So I guess I'll open it off camera and just kind of hope that we don't get into too much trouble. Yeah, if you guess almost certainly not, you never know, right? All right, I'm going to open it up right off camera. So brace yourselves. I've let you stare at the pink for long enough. And it is very pink. Oh my goodness, is it ever. This plastic is very stretchy. My attempt to tear it did not go as well as anticipated. All right, let's look at the back cover real quick, because that is safe for work, and it gives you such a fun and spicy adventure set within the Paprika universe, presented by an outstanding array of talent from across the comics and entertainment industry, including Katana Collins, Stephen Sedgwick. Oh wow, I'm suddenly extremely interested in this. Ho, I would get in trouble on YouTube. Yeah, I cannot show you the cover of this book. So that's all you get to see right there. That's safe enough. If Paprika had hot cinnamon, I think they would just get together and they would just have like, they'd make some chicken, XLG. Like they'd make a mole or something, dude. Like that's it. They would get together, they'd find some chocolate, and they would make a freaking mole, okay? So it's a little bit of a spicy cover. Not gonna lie, it's a little spicy. I got to be real careful not to show anything else. Oh, whoop, whoop. Almost. We almost got in trouble. Almost got in trouble. We're just gonna like kind of do something like that, and you'll never know. Oh, I cannot show that page. Probably not that page. Better not show that page. I am not sure I'm going to be reviewing this book on stream. That was a bit much. Because, I mean, this whole book is kind of filled with little spicy excerpts. And some of them are not safe for work at all. So, you know, yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy. I cannot show that on. Nope, nope. Mm-mm. Okay, maybe. Yes, Ninja Weasel. If you are out there and you hear this right now, you will want to start looking at your screen again, okay? You're going to want to look. You're going to want to look right now. I can already rate this comic 10 out of 10. It's the best comic book of the week, right here. Like, we're done. Stream's over. We can just all go home now. Like, these other books I got here, nothing I'm going to see in them is going to top these couple pages of Cedric drawing Paprika and Zatar. They just look amazing. You know, Mirka has a great way of carrying like emotion through the art, but Stefan Cedric does way better. Paprika has a friend. Paprika can be whatever she wants. She's rich, powerful, has an insane temper, will murder you in your sleep. Unless your name is Dill or Zatar, in which case you probably won't actually get murdered in your sleep. She just might get really mad at you and not talk to you for a while. Oh my gosh! I just flipped over the page! Yeah, I'm already calling it. The like 5-page story or whatever Stepan Cedric has in here. And I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, man. I don't know how to pronounce STJ or STEJPAN. Is that like Stepan? Is that like Stipend? I don't know. But however it's pronounced, it only got better. I know. Book of the week. So yeah, stream's over, guys. You all can just forward your donations to the Stepan Cedric Fund for the Poor. For children who want to learn how to draw good. Too much animal, I choose Betty. Hey, you know, XLG, if she can't kick your butt, what are you dating her for? You know, I thought I was going to be the most hype for this book, man. Sweetie, Candy Vigilante, issue number 5. I thought this was going to be the thing I was going to be the most hype for. Because while I liked Paprika, like, don't get me wrong, like, I absolutely loved that 12-issue run. It was a hoot. But I was like, I don't know if I want more, if I want to go back there. And then, you know, I just open it up and there's Stepan Cedric, and it's like, yeah, you know what? I did want to go there. You know, XLG, Sweetie is probably too much in a woman for you too. Like, she's crazy and she makes candy that melts evil people. That's definitely probably more than you're ready for. I'm going to open this up off stream. I don't think there's going to be anything like bad in here. But oh wow, I forgot how that last issue ended. Okay, I'm gonna flip open to the first page. I'm gonna tell XG about Sunstone. He would not survive. Dude, I forgot that we totally ended with like multiple people getting killed in the last issue. Well, Bloodstained is drawn by the other Cedric. So I don't know that Bloodstained really counts, but Bloodstained is a hoot. I need to go read more Bloodstained. I haven't checked in on Bloodstained in a couple of years. And that comic that Linda Cedric has with the Greek gods, I haven't actually read that. I've just seen like the art when she was developing it. Yeah, that's because I've been on Tumblr. She posts a lot on Tumblr. Anyway, yeah, Candy ended with a bunch of people getting murked. And then let's cut back to the Candy Factory. Where they're doing Candy Factory stuff. Everybody looks like they're on a sugar rush that's permanent. And you know what? That's because that's exactly what's going on. They are all permanently sugar high. Every last one of them. In between their murder sprees where they dissolve people with pixie sticks. I still can't get over the first issue of this. Like, that just said, like, the bar and the tone so high. Oh, boy. I think I'm good with that world. Especially if we clone Luigi, too. A world where we got the Terrawell as well. Oh, hey, the event. Did I start it? Oh, the event is started. Okay, whoo! I forgot about the event on Discord. Oh, man. Speaking of which, Luigi was like hurt or sick or something there for a while, but he's back at work. I don't know if that ended up on anybody's radar, but I saw that Brian Ball tweeted that out, like an in-progress page. Yeah, it's definitely good news. Anyway, this book is completely insane. Everything about this book is just nuts. This book is just like somebody went on a trip, and somehow all this stuff ties into some band. One of these days, I'm going to check this out. Like, I'm going to go look this up and see exactly what this is. The sweet new release in a candy-coated punk rock package. Like, punk rock isn't always my thing. There's some punk rock I like a lot, and then some punk rock that's kind of garbage. But I don't know. This comic book makes me want to go find out. It absolutely does. Also, Elvira in Horrorland. All these Elvira miniseries that have come out from, what's his name? David Avalon? Is his name in here? Yeah, okay. No, it's not written down here. All these Elvira books by the same guy have been a hoot, and they're worth checking out. So yeah, crazy book. Fun cover. I like the use of color. And kind of monochromatic on the characters. It looks good. Can I call Brian Ball plus Eliza Barr the Ego Brothers? I don't know what that means, XLG. But I'm taking a screenshot of it anyway here. Like, we're getting a screenshot of this because I don't know what you said. And if you just randomly get a knock on your door in the middle of the night, don't answer it. The breaching will occur, and you won't wake up. This is also a true fact. You can look that one up on Wikipedia. Alright, my third book. Some Batman. Batman and the Joker, The Deadly Duo, Book 6. We left off with like a recreation of the wedding that created the supervillain in this. And, wow, I just opened it up. I opened up Candy to the front page. We had a decapitation. I opened this book up to wherever we are in the story, and we got another decapitation. Like, we're just decapitating people tonight. I should have called this stream Decapitado, the stream of kings. But things got real weird in this comic real quick. Because, like, the Joker killed her, you know? In like a flashback, and killed him too? No. Just took his... Anyway, there are dead people here at this mock wedding. You can see them. They're back there. They're skeletons wearing wedding dresses. Who knows what's going on in this book? I kind of forgot exactly what was going on after the last issue. There was like a dude involved in this who's like a scientist, and he was inventing like a microorganism that ate cancer or something, and now he's using that microorganism to reanimate people from the dead and also mutate people and turn people into like the Joker, except it's not really the Joker. It just looks like the Joker, so it must be like reanimated Joker flesh or something. I don't know. He's been manipulating the Batman. He's been manipulating everybody. And it looks like we're about to have a fight. Look at that. I just like picked it up with my thumb. Boom. Instant combat. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tweet this out. What this comment on my stream means. That's the right verbiage. Tweet. There we go. Here you go, XLG. I just want to... No, Man-Bat's not in this book. But I just want to make sure that you see this. See? I tweeted it out. There's your comment right there on Twitter for the whole world to see. Presumably Brian Ball will see it. Since you're Canadian, if you hear a weird knock on your door in the middle of the night, I assure you it is not Brian Ball. You don't need to worry. So we got Batman versus a bunch of Joker zombies or something here. This book is crazy, by the way. I thought the premise was stupid. And I got this book on the basis of Mark Silvestri's art. And I got this book on the basis of this might be fun to mock. Worst case scenario, I'd have something pretty to look at. And it turns out that I've actually really enjoyed it. There was this, maybe 2 issues ago, there was this really cool, like, bullet train. Still with big steam boilers and stuff. And it was all very Art Deco and it was gorgeous. And unfortunately in the story, they burned it to the ground. Yep.
Try to control how everyone sees you. Collate all your...
Sorry, I got sucked into listening to this this song because this is actually kind of... This is Zod, Power Strangers with JJ Mist. I kind of like this. It's got like a city pop vibe or something. Can you hold on, let me click that. Can you appreciate Mark Silvestri's art to an Alan Silvestri soundtrack? Ooh, hold up. Hold up. Alan Silvestri. Let me go look at his scores. I don't know every score he's ever done, but I'm sure Wikipedia will tell me. You know what? You could definitely appreciate. I forgot he did Predator. You could definitely appreciate like Cyberforce, Mark Sylvester's Cyberforce art to the Predator soundtrack. That is not a problem. So yes, he did the Abyss. He did the Abyss. I didn't know. I love that movie. That movie is so wonderfully claustrophobic. Everything about it enhances that. It's amazing. Oh, that's amazing. He did. Dude! I'm the only person in the world that likes this movie. But he did the soundtrack to the Super Mario Brothers movie, the original, the real one. Dude. I never noticed the Sergeant Bilko soundtrack. That's also a really good movie. If you've never seen Sergeant Bilko, you should. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I knew Volcano. Yes! I tried watching Made in Manhattan one time. I didn't make it through the whole movie. I made about 10 minutes in. I don't really remember the soundtracks for a lot of these other movies. The two G.I. Joe movies that they did, it looked like this is the second one, right? They were great live action cartoons. Speaking of live action cartoons, this is such a dumb movie. I love it. A-Team. I've only watched it all the way through one time, and I love it. Even the stupid bit where they're slowing a tank's fall by firing the cannon. Just, it's so dumb, I like it. Yeah, okay. There's a lot of stuff on here that I don't really care about the soundtrack of. Somehow I didn't remember Alan Silvestri did frickin' Predator, though. You want to talk about an absolute banger of a soundtrack? Dude, the Predator soundtrack fits X-Men. It fits Cyberforce. So yeah, to answer this question, you definitely could appreciate that. And you know what else? Speaking of things I appreciate you all out there hanging out with me, choose to spend some of your beautiful, precious Wednesday night with me here talking about really nerdy stuff like comic books. Very cool. Dude, Alan Silvestri just like had a run of bangers, didn't he? Back to the Future, Flight of the Navigator, Delta Force, Clan of the Cave Bear, Predator, The Abyss, Back to the Future 2. Like, you want to talk about somebody who just like knocked out some great stuff. There you go. Sadly, he also did Stop or My Mom Will Shoot, and he did Mac and Me, but I'm not going to blame him for those movies. Those movies are just special. In fact, thinking about it, I don't even remember Mac and Me having music, except for the musical number that's in McDonald's. If you've never seen Mac and Me, you really should not. Just spare yourself. I know it's become like a weird cult hit because it's just such a bizarre movie that is kind of ends with like the feds killing a child by blowing up a building, and then aliens resurrecting the kid. Like, I know it gets real weird and all that, and there's a dance number at a McDonald's, but trust me, you don't need to see that movie. Unless, and this is for XLG, let me pull this up. XLG, this is specifically directed to you, okay? If you haven't seen it, you want to watch it because I'm talking about it, you gotta make Six and Game Hunter and Gilded Zed watch it. You absolutely have to. Because they won't make it through the movie. They will quit. They will walk away. Fun fact, the movie was paid for not by McDonald's, but by the company that supplied McDonald's like cooking supplies, like food and stuff. It's weird, but it's set at McDonald's for a dance number. Yeah. Oh boy. Gentlemen, I think the time has come. Wow. Here, I'm going to just show this so you can just see the name of the band right there. They just name bands anything these days, don't they? But the time has come for me to bid you adieu. I believe that's French. It means adieu. Yeah, I know. So you all take care of yourselves. And I'm going to go. I don't know if I'm going to go right to bed or what, but I have been just totally tired all freaking day. So I may just hit the hay. If I don't hit the hay, maybe you'll see me on Twitch in like 30 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, Ninja Weasel. So you all take care of yourselves. You've been a lovely audience. The two of you mad chatters, and then the lurkers we've had popping in. I appreciate all of you. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great one. And I sure hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye. And don't show this book on YouTube because you will get in trouble. Just don't do it. Excuse me. Don't do it. Not even once, man. Just talking about it, I'm like dying over here. I'm dying. Metaphorically, not literally. You're getting the thumbs up. And bye-bye.